in a round of applause to congratulate the Student Award recipients. Good job. I now have the pleasure of introducing our student speaker, Ms. Maria Florencia Bocco. Ms. Bocco is a Master of Science in Finance graduate for which she obtained a Fulbright scholarship. Prior to coming to the United States, she worked as an operations and portfolio manager in a brokerage firm and boutique investment bank in Cordoba, Argentina. In this role, Ms. Bocco was in charge of supervising and authorizing all market operations and coordinating front and back office teams. Additionally, she was in charge of portfolio management, institutional investors relations, and financial advisory. Ms. Bocco earned a Bachelor of Science in Economics from the National University of Cordoba, Argentina. Additionally, she worked as a teaching assistant for macroeconomics in the Global MBA program at GWU. Ms. Bocco is also enrolled in the Chartered Financial Advisor program as a Level 1 holder and a Level 2 candidate. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Ms. Maria Florencia Bocco, our 2014 Specialized Master's Student Speaker.
Hi. Thank you for the lovely introduction. I know you must be very tired from the party last night, so I will be very brief, I promise. Let me just start with a short story about me. I was very lucky to discover my passion at a very early age. When I was a child, when I was actually a 5-year-old child, I had a quite funny picture in my mind of what capital markets were. In Spanish, we refer to the market as bolsa, which literally means bag. So every time I heard on the news that the market went up or down, in my head, the market was a bag of money going up and down. I clearly had no clue of what a stock was, but this whole idea of the bolsa was fascinating for me. And 17 years later, I was actually trading financial instruments in the Argentinian version of Wall Street, and I loved it. I started as a trader and financial advisor, and my interest in finance grew from that day. I had a wonderful experience in my country. I had a great job. I loved the people who I was working with, but I needed something else. I reached a point in which I asked myself, what's next? What happens now? So I decided that my next challenge would be to pursue a graduate program in finance in the United States. I believed, and most international students will agree with me, that American universities provide high-quality education, particularly in business, and that would improve my chances to have a successful career. I chose GWU for the quality of the school, the reputation of the Master of Science in Finance program, and the school's metropolitan location, like we all did. Here, we learned from great professors who are not only great teachers, but also experts in their fields, with international backgrounds, with great experience, and with an incredible capacity of engaging our interest and desire to master the skills we require for our future. But in the classroom, we also learned from each other. Our diverse class made our experience as students the more enriching. We discovered that we were so different and yet so similar to one another that the cultural barriers began to diminish. It was in Duca's Hall where we learned how to work, collaborate, and achieve great results in a multicultural environment. And we did the most absurd things to study. For example, I remember we had to learn all the currencies in the world, and we started making up lines with my friends to remember them. One line was, "I'm hungry because I spent all my money for rent." And that meant, in Hungary, the currency is the forint. Or let's have dinner in Jordan, because the currency there is the dinar. Now, we must apply the skills we gain in our grad school experience into our professional and personal lives. Because we live in a globalized world, and we came here to learn how to be global financial experts. We did that, but in the process, we became good global citizens. We should also remember, as we've heard many times, GWSB is at the intersection of business and society. And this means that as graduates of this school, we have the responsibility of not only being experts in our field, but also of meeting the highest professional, ethical, and moral standards. As professionals, all we have is our human capital, our knowledge, and our reputations. What will make us great leaders will be our capacity to act ethically while taking the initiative to change and innovate as the business landscape evolves. That is the kind of professional we all want to become. The financial industry faced a terrible downturn in 2008, severely damaging its reputation and how its practitioners were viewed by society. As a new generation of financial experts, we have the obligation to be a positive part of the change facing the industry. It will be our responsibility to demonstrate the value of financial institutions to the economic well-being of society. And to do that, we need to keep an open mind. We need to think globally and act with integrity as this industry advances towards providing a greater benefit to society. As fresh graduates, we all have this sense of accomplishment, and we now begin a new chapter in our life. We need to take every day as a new opportunity to demonstrate how good we are. And if we do that, we shouldn't fear about the future. We will be fine. We will be great. And in the days we fail, we need to get up, learn, and keep going. We should all be proud of our accomplishment, but also thankful to the support system that helped us go through it all. Our families, spouses, friends, and faculty and staff of the GWU School of Business. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2014.